I wanted to share a story with you that happened just week. I'm in a lot of different Facebook groups, as I'm sure you are as a business owner. I'm trying to make connections, trying to learn all of those sorts of things. And the question came up about social media versus email marketing. And the person asking this question was actually a marketer. And I have to be honest, I have a bone to pick, I guess, when it comes to so-called marketing experts. Now, the person in this group was going back into the field of marketing for medical offices. And she came to the group and she's like, oh, what should I be doing on social media to grow my audience and get people in my funnel and all that stuff. But she had not even talked about the funnel. She's just like, what should I be posting on social media? And so first, let me say up front, I am not opposed to social media. What I am opposed to is just throwing stuff at the wall and hoping that something works. And that is what I find a lot of business owners doing. And that is what I find a lot of people that are investing in marketing experts are finding out. You have to have a plan set forth for your marketing. And I stress this with my clients. I stress this with people that I talk to on free consultations. And I'm going to stress it with you, is that if you just have a plan, you don't have a plan and you're just willy-nilly posting and you don't have a plan of where that's going, you're not building an email list, you're not moving them towards an offer or scheduling a consult with you or whatever that is, you're wasting your time. You're wasting money, you're wasting energy, and there's no way for you to move that sale forward because you are then doing what's called outbound marketing. You're just throwing stuff out there, hoping it works, versus pulling people inward, which is called inbound marketing, and pulling them into a funnel. Now, of course, you need social media to get some traction and to get out in front of people. And you may have found, and you're going to find again, with the changes coming up with the Apple privacy changes, things are going to shift again. And so what I have advised people for years is do not put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to social media. Instead, you need to be moving those people into a controlled environment. And that best controlled environment, in my opinion, is email. You want to be gathering their name and their email address so that you can continue to market to them, continue to tell them about your promotions, continue to tell them about updates, and nurture the relationship. Now, I've come up with a really simple acronym that I use with people called ABC, and that is how your marketing should work. A stands for attracting an audience, and that's the people that you specifically want to work with, and that would be a good fit for your business. B is to build the relationship with those people, which we do through email marketing. Hence, we're talking about that today. And then C is you convert them into a customer, a paying customer that continues to work with you in some capacity. And then ultimately, and they get results from what the work you do with them, and then they share it with other people and become raving fans. Because even in this complex world of online marketing and online business, the best marketing and the best source of revenue comes from referrals. Almost across the board. Everybody I talk to, that's what they find is, whether it's an online referral or a recommendation, most people are finding the best results from those referrals. So when we're talking about social media, how does that fit into the parameter? Well, that fits into the attract mode. That fits into how you're attracting your audience. You're getting in front of some new people. You're sharing a little bit about who you are, what you do, and your experience so that you attract your people. But if you don't know who your people are, you're going to be in trouble. And so we're not going to focus too much on that attract mode today because what we're talking about is building that relationship. And a lot of people don't really want to get into email marketing. They're like, nah, it's too much work. People won't read them, blah, blah, blah. But what we have found with the statistics that come around is that email marketing is really the best return on investment for your business. And so if you're going to invest the time and energy into social media, which I recommend that you do that, and you probably at this point in the game will also have to do some sort of paid version of that as well, you will also want to have in the throes of things some way to move them onto your email list. And that is what's called a sales funnel. And so you are basically putting an opportunity out there for them to sign up and get on your email list, and then you can stay in front of them. Now, Why would you want to do that? That seems like a lot of work. Why do I want to send an email every week? And I don't know what to say. Well, luckily, I have a free training coming up on Wednesday that is going to walk you through the 5-step system that I use, that my clients use, to write those emails, to make it easier and to not have to do a ton of extra work to nurture those new people that come on, and to start building that relationship. Because what you will find is that the return on investment for email marketing, which I'm going to talk about in depth tomorrow, is so much higher than what you will get for any kind of advertising that you run, and any kind of time or energy you put into social posting. Now, I'm not saying eliminate those things. I'm just saying the actual return on investment when it comes to sales is much, much higher with email marketing. And so I don't want you to fret about, what should I say? I don't know how to build a plan. I don't know what to put, it just seems like so much work. I hear that all the time. It's so much work. But if you put in the time and you put in the effort and you show up to this class on Wednesday that I'm showing, I'm going to show you the system that works. Now, when I say it works, I have a client that I've been working with for several years, and she's really great about emailing. And what she has found is using this system and implementing it has increased her open rates to, I looked the other day, 85%. Now, if you look at your open rates for your email, you're probably somewhere around between 15 and 20%. That's about average. She's at 85%. So what does that mean to her business? Well, she's got 85%, somewhere between her average is somewhere between 60 and 85%. So this isn't a fluke. 60 to 85% open rates. What does that translate to her business? Well, the last time we spoke, that's equaling about half of her revenue. She's getting half of her sales from email marketing. And she is well into the 6-figure mark and does very, very well for herself. Now, the things that she also has going for her is she's very specific about who she is marketing to and who she works with. And she's very specific about the content of those emails and getting it in front of the right people. Now, that's something we've worked on. Is we can't just send a sandblasted email to everybody on our list and think they're going to tune in and be like, woohoo, I got an email. That's not going to happen. You've got to narrow in, and if you have multiple audiences, which this client does, we need to create multiple different email streams about that, about the content that is specific to those audiences. So what does that mean? So her audiences are veterinarians, she's got office managers, and then she's got people that sell pharmaceuticals. And so she can't send a webinar email to a sales rep that is in the same language that she would be talking to like a clinic owner. That's not going to work, because they're going to be like, yeah, this is useless to me. Now, am I recommending that you send 3 different emails 4 times a week or 4 times a month to audiences? No, that's really hard to do. But this is something she's been building up, and she has a business that has multiple audiences. To make it easy on yourself, choose an audience, build, grow, get the skills that you can learn over in my free training that's happening on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Mountain, noon Eastern. And the link to get to that training is elisaconnor.com/email training, but I'll also put it in the description for this video. But she's implemented that system. And so she's implemented it, she's worked on it, she's perfected it, and now has expanded it. And that's what I would recommend that you also do for your email marketing. So tomorrow I'm going to dig into what does it actually mean from the financial perspective a little bit deeper for you to invest the time and energy into your email marketing. But in the meantime, head over to elisaconnor.com/email training and sign up for that free training. You will walk away with a 5-step system that will help you to format your emails, get everything in there that needs to be in there, and get your emails not only opened and read, but people acting on them so that you are starting to generate sales.